Hi, I'm Ariel Cooper, and I'm applying to the Fisher College of Business full-time MBA program for the class of 2019. When I was 11 years old, my family temporarily relocated to London, England for my dad's work. I remember when my parents broke the news. We were eating dinner together as we normally did, and all of a sudden my dad said, "We're moving to London." At first, my siblings and I didn't believe him. When we realized he was serious, we started to cry. My brother, who was 3, didn't know what was happening, but my sister, who was 8, and I, who was 10, knew. At that point, none of us had even left the country before. We had no idea what to expect. Jewish education was important to my parents, so they sent us to British Jewish schools rather than the American school down the street from our house. My bus ride to school took me half an hour outside the city to a campus for students grades 6 through 12. I had to wear an uncomfortable uniform. On my first day, no one talked to me. Later, I found out that the other students weren't even sure I spoke English. I came home crying and swore that I would never go back. But I did go back. Not only did I go back, I thrived. Emmanuel College taught me more than English, British history, and Jewish studies. I became independent, navigating both the halls of a foreign school and the challenges of preteen life all on my own. I learned to love learning and to take constructive criticism while even attending my own parent-teacher conferences as required by the school. I realized that if, at only 11, I could be thrown into a totally new environment with complete strangers and succeed, I could do anything I set my mind to. As my late grandfather said, I went to London a girl and came back a woman. My 2 years in London have inspired me to chase new experiences ever since. After a year back in the US at my old school, I decided to switch schools again to a high school I felt had what I needed to achieve my dream of attending Cornell University. At Cornell, I spent 4.5 months at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, getting on the plane without even knowing who I'd be living with, and had an amazing experience. I've continued to deliberately put myself in new situations because the struggle to adapt in the beginning far outweighs the personal growth I experience each time. I've never lived in the Midwest before, and I don't have an undergraduate degree in business, but this is exactly why I would like to pursue an MBA at the Fisher College of Business. If accepted, I look forward to what I'll learn by pushing myself outside my comfort zone. Before I go, I still have the actual uniform that I used to wear to school in London. This is the blazer with a patch for my school on it, and we would get detention if we didn't have the blazer. I also have this gray sweater that was really itchy that we had to wear in the winter. Pleated gray skirt. And my least favorite part was the tie. Thanks for your consideration, and I hope to hear from you soon.